Hi, I'm Sky Crystal. I'm culturally confused and creatively liberated, and tonight I am going to be doing some plant chores, so I thought I'd bring you along with me, including fixing my greenhouse, which broke at 3 a.m. My pegboard fell because I used Gorilla Tape and it doesn't work. Humidity. So I got some, glass glue, which bonds metal to glass, which means that I'm going to have to fix my greenhouse, which I was kind of avoiding doing for a while, but I have a plant that is arriving soon that is desperate for 80% humidity at all times, so I want to fix my greenhouse and basically get it ready for that. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, and I'm also thinking of moving some stuff around, so styling the flat a little bit better with plants and stuff, because they're everywhere but they don't really make any sense, and I kind of want to improve the lighting situation for them. So that's what I'm going to do tonight, and yeah, bring you along with me. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is my Fabricor cabinet, double cabinet, that I got on Facebook Marketplace for £40, and the side panels and the back panels all have dropped an inch, so I need to fix that. So I'm going to start by taking everything out. I have no idea how I'm going to fix it. I kind of have a basic idea, but I'm scared I'm going to break the little pull tab things that are made of metal. So I'm going to try my best not to do that, and also lift the glass really carefully and everything like that, so that I can then position the shelves appropriately and put the pegboard back in and clean it out and do everything like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this. So yeah, let's start with taking all the plants out and giving it a good clean. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, so I've done the first two pull tab things that hold the glass up, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm broken it. Yay! Small wins. Okay, so I've fixed this one. I've left a tiny gap for wiring that I need to attach the grow light, to put the grow lights through, because I'm doing this without tools apart from the basics. So I'm going with the glue. Okay, I've done it. I've fixed the sides and the backs, and they seem to be pretty secure. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reattach and position the shelves and reattach the pegboard. So I'm going to put the pegboard in here. The right way around. I'm taking one of the shelves out and using the base as the shelf, and then going to put another shelf in here. I'll just quickly position that. Okay, so I'm nervous about this bit because I'm sticking metal to glass. So let's pray that this time it works. Okay, super glue to attach the plastic pegboard to, or whatever material it is, to the metal bar thing that came with it. Let's hope this works. Super glue. Super glue! Okay, so whilst the glue is setting, I'm not going to hang anything off of it, like the shelves and cups and things like that. So I'm going to leave it to dry overnight, preferably 24 hours, and then I'll rearrange it in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the glass shelf that goes on top of here and basically put that back in, and then put all the propagations that I've got going on the top shelf, and then all the other plants I've got that are growing, which are a bit bigger, on the bottom shelf. And then I've got to find a space for all of this stuff that I kept at the bottom. So I'm not going to turn the diffuser on for the next 24 hours either, and then hopefully it should be dry, so I'll check it. I have officially got way more space than I was expecting to have. Up here are all the propagations that I've got going on. There's a couple down here, but I wanted to keep them separate. These ones will be for sale once they are growing better and they're full plants. I fixed the pegboard. It's drying overnight. As I said before, I'm going to check it in the morning by giving it a little wiggle and seeing if it needs to set for a little bit longer, but I'm just going to leave it for as long as possible. And down here we've got all of the other plants that I'm keeping for my own personal self. I've got a couple of ferns down here, my philodendron section, which is basically taking up the entire thing, and then a monstera and another monstera here. That has moved from the middle to over here to compensate. So in here will be the higher humidity. I'm going to get grow lights for under here and another set of grow lights for under here. So red and blue in the middle with white on that other side, because I've got two in here, and then I'm going to do the same on here, under here, with red and blue in the middle, and then basically be able to switch between, I think, well, these are full spectrum grow lights, but the red and blue actually, I want to see what difference that makes with growing plants. I'm going to find out what is necessary for grow lights, etc, etc. I'm also going to get a couple more grow lights eventually in the future, and another mini greenhouse, which is going to be the Fabricor, but the mini version. The taller, it's tall but small. So I'm going to get that in the near future. But until then, I'm really happy with what I've done with this greenhouse, and I am super excited to actually fill it with more plants. Which means that I can actually play with plants more. Yay! So, roll on 2023 with the plant addiction. I want to see if I can make it to 200 plants by my birthday. I think I've already hit that quota, but I'm not going to count again until then. Woo! But yeah. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is move this section around a little bit. I want to get my easel out and start painting, and at the moment it's not really, the space isn't really working for me, so I want to kind of try and make a little bit more space and also move the plants around to see if they can get more sunlight. Not that they will, but do a good rotation of the plants. So that's what I'm going to do now. Don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'm going to try and move some of this around to make more space for the easel and also move the plants around. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so my battery's dying, and what I'll do is I'll move everything around and then I'll show you what I've done. So I'll see you soon. Bye! Hi, okay, so I switched to my phone and the glass glue didn't work in the greenhouse with the pegboard. It just fell again for the 100th time this week. So I've used super glue. I'm using super glue because it's stuck the plastic to the metal. So I'm gonna go with the super glue is gonna stick the metal to the glass. I don't know. I'm really bad at this, but I just want it to work. I just want it to work, and yeah. I can't drill anything in or do anything, so I'm just praying that this will work again. So I'm going to leave all the plants up here, and yeah, I'll show you what I've done so far. Okay, so what I've done now is I've moved this shelf here, which was over here, and I've put all of the paints that I use, acrylic paints and watercolors, etc., all the paints that I use more often here. And down there is lino printing tools, etc., etc. I moved this crate which was behind the door, which had all of my art stuff in, art supplies like sketchbooks and paper and things like that, and now it's used as a plant stand and looking after my textiles bag basically. So I've moved all of these around here. I'm not sure if this is going to stay here. I might put this up here for the time being. And I moved the Plougmanii from here to over here, and it's in this plant stand here, so it can live its best life under this grow light here. And this one's giving off a new leaf, Philodendron Royal Queen, which is stunning when it comes out. I love the colour. It's like orangey red. Yeah. And then I moved the Escalito over here. The golden dragon is just chilling in the corner. I'm hoping it pushes out some new growth because I propped it because all the growth that it was giving out was really leggy. So I propped it and I want to see if this is going to grow. I need to water it again and repot. And then over here I've got my Alocasia dragon scale, Monstera adansonii wide form, my Norfolk Island pine, which I need to remove the pom-poms on, but I really think it's cute, so I might keep it for a couple more days. And then I've got my sword fern down here, Philodendron Saloon, which is not looking happy, but I'm still hoping, and my Calathea fuzzy feathers, and my Dracaena marginata. And then up here I haven't moved this around. I'm gonna add command hooks here and here and hang macrame plant hangers, as well as here and here, and hang more macrame plant hangers, but I'm yet to make those. So I'm gonna make them over the next coming weeks and also get some command strips in the next coming weeks as well and hang those up. I've got one which I'm gonna hang up here to match with this side, just so we can keep the, oh, where's the hair coming from? Fringe. So we can keep the theme going of macrame plant hangers everywhere, on every space. Now I'm just going to tidy everything up and I think that's everything today, because I've just got to tidy up and that's kind of not fun. So thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!